Hello there team, Finn here from Warrior Self with another video for you guys, and today we're going to talk about thoracic posture, right? So that is all the posture through the thoracic part of your spine. So it's about like mid-stomach up. Most of it's through the chest, upper back area, right? Now thoracic posture is a big thing, or really any posture is a big thing, but thoracic is one of the ones that you see the most of, right? Most people have terrible thoracic posture. All right, think about it. Anyone who has a desk job, right? You're sitting a lot, you're typing, you're usually forward a lot. Kids nowadays, what do they do most of the time? They're on their cell phones, and they look down and they type and they type and they type and they hardly look up at anything. Well, if you look at the position just of my body here, actually, let me angle this down a little bit more. So if you look at just my back and the way my shoulders kind of hunch forward here, my head's forward, my shoulders are hunched, you get kind of a little hump in your back. And as you get older, maybe other things as you go through it, what's it going to do? It's going to get worse, it's going to get worse, it's going to get worse. Next thing you know, you're that old guy who can't sit up straight with your pants hiked up to your nipples, and you got no butt because your butt's tucked in, and your hips can't straighten up, your back can't straighten up, and everything hurts, and your neck's all stuck forward. And it's very uncomfortable. Actually, kind of standing here is uncomfortable. So we want to make sure that we work on that thoracic posture to keep things strong, to keep things upright, and to make sure that we're standing straight and tall all the way into old age, like 80s, 90s. I mean, you can always tell someone who has good posture. Right? They always stand up tall. They look more confident. They look more powerful. You just look more attractive. Just all together, right? Everyone looks better with good posture. Also, your head's up and you're looking around. You can meet people's eyes, right? You can say hello. If something is amiss, you can actually notice it. Why? Because you're not looking at your phone. You're looking at the world. And there's a lot of beautiful things in this world that you should be seeing, right? But it all starts here today with good posture, right? Because we don't want to be trying to force ourselves up when it's not going to be beneficial and helpful. So one of the things when we're thinking about posture, it's the back that hunches over. So we want to strengthen all the muscles in the upper back. The traps, the rhomboids, those are the main ones. And all those muscles right around your shoulder blades. So we have the rear delts, the traps, the rhomboids, everything from about here to here. That's all stuff we want to strengthen. It's going to help pull those shoulder blades back, lifts the chest a little bit, and it makes you stand up taller. Right? Instantly going from here to here, you can probably even just see it. From here to here. It's a huge difference from one position to the other, and it will make you look a lot better. Right? Also, you will have less pain throughout your day and in your back, either up in your shoulders or even in your lower back, right? Because if you hunch over, the rest of your back is kind of curved, travels down into your lower spine, and you get low back pain. There's lots of things. It actually can help with your gut too, because if you think about it, so if we're here and I'm standing up straight, it's a little leaner. Once I go like this, there's going to be extra here because I'm compressing now all the fat into one spot. Once I stand up straight, it's got more room to spread. It's actually a little more open, so that's going to make me look leaner and skinnier as well. All right, so there's lots of benefits to standing up straighter. Now, I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, aren't I? So we went over, all right, strengthening the back. That's anything where you're rowing, you're pulling back. You can even do this if you're sitting at a desk. One of the biggest things you can do is you can actually just put your hands out in front of you. Right, let me see, make sure I got myself full in the camera here. So hands out in front of you, and then just draw your elbows back and try to touch your shoulder blades together. And just squeeze them for about 30 seconds. You can go anywhere 30 seconds to 60 seconds. I like to go for about 30. You can go all the way up to 60 if you'd like, but just hold and squeeze them. And then once you're done, just relax a little bit and let your hands fall to your sides. It's instantly going to help you stand up or sit up a little straighter. Another great tip is to have your shoulder blades pressed into the back of your chair the entire time. So you put your butt all the way to the back of the chair, and then your shoulder blades touch as well. And now, as you're working at your desk, you need to make sure you keep in contact with that, so you may need to pull your chair closer to your desk. All right, that will help tremendously. All right, so we're strengthening the muscles of the back, we're making sure that they're staying in contact with the back of the chair, right? Or just keeping them back and down as we're walking and standing. Right? We don't want to be tucked up, because back and tucked up doesn't help. Always make sure you're relaxing down, but keep a little bit of tension to pull them back, and that will help a lot with your posture. Just those two things alone will help tremendously. But there is one additional thing I'm going to tell you about today that will help you maintain that posture with less stress on your body, and also just make it much, much easier, and even relieve a lot of pain that you might be experiencing as well. Because one of the main causes of poor thoracic posture is tightness through the muscles in your chest and the anterior delts, or the front of your shoulders. Right? So those areas are very, very tight in most people who have very poor thoracic posture. Right? Now, all you have to do is just stretch them out. It's very simple to stretch them out. Right? If you wanted to stretch them out throughout your day, let me angle this down one more time. I'm doing a lot of that for this one. One of the things that I do is I'll actually take my hands, I grab them behind me, and I'll just extend my hands back, right, as far as I can. Really try to get a good stretch, and that's going to help just stretch everything while I'm standing or if I'm out doing things. Now, during your workouts, you want to stretch afterwards. You want to stretch out your pecs. All you need is a wall or anything. Windowsills, door frames work out really well. I'm going to use the wall behind me here. I'm hoping you guys can see it. You take your hand, put it on the wall about the same height as your head. The elbow goes down, and then you just lunge forward. Keep the shoulder blades back, and that's going to stretch out the pecs. So I'm pulling myself back. You can even do a doorway stretch, grab onto the door frame, and then just lean out. It's going to stretch everything through the top here. All right, it's going to hit the pecs. It's going to get the shoulders a little bit. It's going to be great. For your shoulders, you can even just keep your arms straight and try to turn from there. All right, just leaning in as I'm here. That's stretching out my shoulder as well. There's lots of great stretches you can do, but you got to be conscious of it as well. That is one of the biggest parts, is always make sure you're staying conscious of how are you standing. All right, a great tip is every time you walk through a doorway, remind yourself, am I standing straight? Okay. Yep, got it. All right, walk through another doorway. Am I standing straight? Boom, you're set to go. All right, always think walk tall. All right, walk tall, walk relaxed. So you're relaxed, you get a nice easy stride, you're thinking tall. It's going to make you pull those shoulder blades back, lift your head up a little bit so you'll look taller, you'll look a lot better, more attractive. Right? Everyone likes to look more attractive, and it will just make you feel 1,000 times better. Right? So keep track of that. So again, conscious effort, keeping the shoulder blades back, strengthening the muscles in your back. Right? You want to spend more time on the muscles in your back than you do on the show muscles. Right? The muscles you can see in the mirror, great to work, but don't spend all your time on them. You have to spend just as much time or twice as much time on the muscles of your back. All right, that includes your upper back, your lower back, glutes, your hamstrings, all of it. Everything through the back usually ends up getting left behind, right? You don't want to leave those behind. All right, work on those just as much, if not a little bit more, to make sure that you're keeping your spine strong, your posture upright, and that everything is equal from front to back. Right? Any imbalances will cause undue pain and additional issues, which we of course do not want. Right? So we have strengthening, keeping track of everything, right? Conscious effort, stretching through the muscles. If you just follow those simple rules, you will be set to go, and you will be looking better and more amazing than you already are every single day, and constantly improving. Right? So again, this is Finn from Warrior Self on another excellent video for you guys for thoracic posture, and I will see you guys in the next